I'm a real believer in the studio. Shows are shows, great, but that's not where the real problems are. That's not where the real questions are. That's not where the doubts and fears are. Some of them, but not in majority. So the only place where one can really doubt, where one can really be, if you like, fragile, is in the studio. And I think it's vital for artists to be fragile, to not say I know, but to do exactly the opposite, to say I don't know. And I think it's only in really daring to not know that you can do something. How can one put it? In most of life, we spend our time acting through what we know, what we've learned, the only areas of life where we can dare not to not know, and therefore perhaps discover something completely new, is when we are in those quiet poetic moments in the studio or in the bath or wherever it is. But that sense of I really don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to do it anyway, I have to do it anyway, etc. It used to be, and perhaps it is, when you're a younger artist, that you want to do a show in that museum or whatever. I don't feel that impulse so strongly anymore, hardly at all anymore, I feel, in reality. And the studio remains, if you like, the meditative home of the work. And, one has to be able to maintain that freedom. All the stuff in the world, success and all that other stuff, actually gets in the way of the studio. You need to be free enough in the studio to, go in today and behave like a hero, go in tomorrow and behave like a victim, go in the next day and, I don't know, be a child or a woman or whatever else it is that one feels motivated to be. That fundamental kind of ability to wander and wonder is essential. And of course all the stuff in the world just gets in the way. So one has to learn how to deal with it. You have to grow up. Most good artists are good businessmen or women, and you have to just grow up and deal with it, and find the time to do this other rather more tricky thing.